Have I really wasted my life? So, for the first couple of days, I've had this thought a lot. I've been thinking a lot because I don't actually have a job. I just work as a freelancer, and sometimes there's work, sometimes there's not. And right now, for the past few months, I've had nothing in my bank account, no work. To be honest, I'm almost on the verge of going broke. But in the midst of that, I realized something. It's been so long. I wanted to read philosophy. I wanted to write a book. I wanted to write stories, fantasy novels and stuff. I bought books that I never read. I've read things that I don't remember because I've never been consistent enough. I've always left reading when there was nothing. Have I really wasted my life? Because I think so, but is that really the truth? I've had moments when I did nothing. I still have moments when I waste my time. But there have been times when I have done things that I was genuinely proud of. Things that I really wanted to do, things that have really motivated and inspired me to create something. But that's the thing, the creating part that I have never actually done. I've never created anything. I haven't written a single page of my own original thoughts. Okay, the thoughts I will be putting forward will be like the initial thoughts, like whatever I'm thinking. They wouldn't be, I'd say, filtered, so edited. It would be from the start what I'm thinking, then I'll do the actual research and I'll see if I'm right or wrong. What is a wasted life? I'd say it would be something when I haven't really fulfilled my potential, when I haven't done the things I could do. I just wasted it scrolling. So in that aspect, from that perspective, I've actually wasted a lot of my life. But I am 22 now, and it's been 11 years since I've last thought of writing a book. I want to write it up. I wanted to write a book, so I haven't really wrote a single page, and I really want to write something of my own. But yeah, this is going to be quite a challenge because I've really lost the ability to think. Like, I can't really think properly, and trying to fix it. Trying to fix it today, not today, but throughout this whole year, 2026. Hopefully, we'll be able to write something by the end of 2026. Create more stories. I wanted to actually draw comics. I'd say mangas, but I haven't really done that as well. So overall, yeah, I guess I've actually wasted 11 years of my life. I actually bought an iPad to draw and create, but the only thing I've done on it was watching YouTube videos and play video games. Even now I do those things. I don't really create something. I just use it as a media consumption device. And recently I got into reading books again. So I was reading Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I left it halfway. I don't really know why, but I was going to start it, but then I thought, you know what, starting a book from the middle would be a great idea. So I started his another book, Notes from the Underground. So yeah, that's the book I started. So in the next video we'll be talking about that a lot, and I can really relate to that book because the last book I was able to relate to was No Longer Human by Osama Dazai, and I've been able to relate to this book now. So it's going great. It's about a man, old man, 40 years old. Isn't really old, is it? I don't think so. Well, maybe he thinks he's old. He thinks he's old, spiteful. Then he says he's not spiteful. So it's been really fun because I've only read a few pages and it gets really deep and philosophical after that, because I've read some what do you say, comments or reviews, I'd say, about that book. So I have that idea and I'm reading it currently. It's quite enjoyable. At least it hasn't really gone that deep, and I'm not going to talk that much about that book because it's going to be in the next video, and there will be some random stuff that I'll be talking about. I'd say then I will be talking about Albert Camus because I like his works a lot. I've got two of his books. I've only read The Myth of Sisyphus, only halfway through, because I have a really bad habit of leaving things halfway. So I just hope I don't do that with this YouTube page, YouTube channel. Yeah, when I say raw and uncut, that means there will be the things I'm going to say will be in a straight line too, because I want to be able to articulate myself better without saying filler words like so all of that bullshit. And there will be cuts, some parts that are boring, some parts that where I repeat myself. I'll cut those parts out, long pauses, but for the most part all of this would be without a script, so that I can become better at talking, better at saying things, let's say. And hopefully you'll be able to enjoy it. Well, there's a Minecraft gameplay, and this gameplay wasn't supposed to be this long. I just couldn't find a nice place to create my starter base, because first build because it's on peaceful and there are going to be any mobs. Back to what I was saying. I unnecessarily got this. I guess I'll do this later. I really should focus on this recording. So all of us want to do something in our life. We all want to write all of us want to do something with our life. All of us want to believe that we do something with our life. No, none of us want to think I have wasted my life. We all want to feel special. We all think we're special. We want to do great things. We all have dreams, ambitions, and all of us have ambitions, dreams, goals, plans that we want to achieve or do things that we want to do. Some of us want to write stories, write books, read, do academically good, become entrepreneurs. But how many of us actually do any of that? How many days have we actually given for the thing that we say we want to do? How many hours have we spent doing that thing? And then compare that to how many hours we spent doing the things that don't really help us, like for doom scrolling through social media, seeing people doing what they want and then becoming envious. I really think that this has really made people more jealous and envious, and that in turn has made people a bit more angrier. And right now I don't really know what's happening. I think we don't really do the things that will actually get us closer to the goal we have set for ourselves. So the problem is, we know what we want to do, and we know what are the actions to take to get towards those goals. That leaves a little gap. There's this concept called cognitive dissonance, if I'm not wrong. It's all about when you know you have to do one thing but you do the exact opposite. Not exactly the opposite, but something else that you should not be doing. That really creates a cognitive dissonance between you and your brain. Like, you know what you have to do but you're not doing it. You're wasting your time. You're doing something else and not following through on the things that would actually bring you closer to your goals. And that makes a man really sad, I'd say. It makes you depressed, because I'm not sure if I'm depressed, but I get irritated easily. And I've read that people who get irritated easily are actually depressed. And for the past few months I've felt a lot more irritable than usual, because I have been not doing the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to read philosophy. I've bought all these books, but I haven't read any of those. And I want to draw mangas. I want to draw mangas, but I haven't wrote a single thing. I haven't wrote a single story. I haven't drawn a single panel, a single character. I've wasted my time by watching other people do them. I've wasted my time by scrolling on social media. And when I'm not on Instagram Reels, I'm scrolling YouTube Shorts, and I've really lost the ability to think. And I know I shouldn't be doing any of this. And because I've been wasting all my time doing all of this, I've actually lost a lot of my work, freelance work that I do. And now I don't have any work to do. I've lost all my clients. I've barely got any money left in my bank account. I might last a few months at best. But then what? What will I do with all this free time that I have left? For the past 4 months, I haven't had a single work to do. And all I did for those 4 months was waste my time. I kept on scrolling, I kept on watching, I kept on binge watching Netflix. And what did that brought me? Pain, misery. I've become more miserable, pitiful. I'm just not in the best headspace right now, because I know what I need to do, and I haven't been doing any of the thing. Because when I was doing the freelance work, when I had a lot of work, I was doing a lot of work, I had lots of clients, they're paying me well. I always thought to myself, once I'm finished with this, once I have enough time, I'll actually sit down and read some books, or write something, or create my own comics, or create my own manhwas. But for the last 4 months, I didn't do a single thing, not a single thing. I wasted every single day without fail. I've been pretty consistent in wasting my days, and not consistent enough in making the most of them. I say I'll do the things when I get the time, but when I actually get the time, I don't do anything. I end up scrolling and watching random series, movies, and whatnot. Sometimes I even end up scrolling through Pinterest. I like to take walks and think, but I don't really think anything. I just make scenarios, daydreams, and I've even wasted that time. I've stopped going to the gym. I've stopped eating good. I've been really going back to my bad self-destructive habits for the past 4 months. Even now, I'm feeling a little hesitant when I'm talking about these things. I want to escape. I want to just start scrolling through social media, because it's been 19 minutes since I haven't done anything else, and my brain is just dying for that dopamine hit. And I don't really know how I'll end this video. I don't really know how I'll start this video. So I created this channel. Welcome. We'll be talking about philosophy, and there wouldn't be any script. I don't want to follow any script. I want to think in full sentences, because the brain rot has taken over, and I can't really think complete sentences. I can't grasp concepts anymore, because I don't know, my brain just stopped working. I've experienced a lot of brain fog, so I'm creating this channel to deal with that. And for the first time in my life, I'll be able to do something consistently, and I hope that this does flow through on the other aspects of my life. See, this is what I was talking about, the brain rot. I can't really stick to a single topic. I actually have trouble speaking in complete sentences, and I go off topic a lot, because I don't really know what to talk about, because I haven't really thought much this past few months, years, I'd say. In the past few years, I haven't really thought much, so I don't really have so I've lost the ability to on a particular topic without straying away from it. So yeah, that's something that I'm going to trying to fix with this. Anyways, back to where we were. Have I actually wasted my life? I don't think so.